What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Hootie Hoots Garage. Well, today we're just going to be messing around with customer stuff. I have a zero turn. Right now I'm working on and replacing the whole carburetor on it. The old one, the seat and the carburetor for the needle and seat. The seat is non-replaceable, and something happened to the body of the carburetor and the seat. It was leaking gas. I even changed the needle on it, and it's still leaking gas. And what it's doing is actually flooding out the whole motor. It happened to them 2 or 3 times last year, so told them the easiest way to fix this now is buy a whole new carburetor. So we're on the process of putting it on. I'm going to change the fuel pump on it, oil, filter, air cleaner, spark plugs, just all the tune-up stuff on it. Then he also wants me to change his hydro filter and the oil in the tank, and then also sharpen the blades. So you guys hang with me and see what goes on. Alright, I got you guys all set up. Here's the new carburetor number. I don't know if you guys could see it or not. This is for a Kawasaki V-twin, 19 horsepower. I don't think my camera has autofocus, but it's a cheaper camera. Maybe one day I'll get a better camera. I'll put the part number in the description, or actually in the video here. The new one and the old one. This one ran and everything, but the seat where the needle, where the float is bad. So, whole new one. This big OK right there for Kawasaki. So let's assemble this and see how it goes. Yeah, this carburetor's a little tricky, because of the rods for the throttle and the choke. But managing to get them in there. A little spring here, I need to get that all on here. Right back off there. Just like that. hopefully everyone's having a good day. Don't know what you guys did. I worked for 8 hours and come home and did this. There we are. Alright. Make sure that the throttle works. Stroke works. Yep. Alrighty. Let's get the fuel line back on here. Don't forget to plug in the bottom of your carburetor. That's the fuel shutoff solenoid. Make sure that's plugged in. If not, can't figure out why it won't start. This locked in. Intake. You waited over a week to get this carburetor in. Some stuff comes quick and some stuff just takes forever. Yeah, hang tight here. I'll get everything buttoned up here and get on something else. Don't make the video too long. Alright, the carburetor's back on, tightened up, plugged in here in a little bit or so after I change the oil when it has gas in the oil, so I'm not going to run it with it in it. We're going to change the air cleaner, and I don't know if you could see this part number. Doubt it. It's a stens part number. 100-533. It's a round one like this. The old one. Garbage. I should actually write the hours and the date on that. Well, give me a second here. I'll get a Sharpie. Alright, we're going to pull this filter back out again. There it is. Hours 6:60. And today's date is what, 4/2, right? Silver Sharpies. Works great on black surfaces. Alright, now spark plugs. Yeah, this motor runs these little guys, little spark plugs. Yep, just a little guy. RCJ7Y. Well, I must have grabbed the wrong spark plugs here. Well, give me a second here. Alright. That gets the right spark plugs for it. Brand new Champion. What they call for it. I don't know why every time I try to put spark plugs in, I always have a hard time getting them started. Plus this isn't the best spot to put a spark plug in either, because the framework right there by your hand. Gonna work in here. Nope, it falls in too far. Now, don't know why. You know, you always want to start the plugs by hand, because if you put them in with a ratchet, start them, you can cross thread the threads. Now hang on, might be here for 15-20 minutes to get this thing going here. Hang on. Well, I got it started, but I had to do it with a whole different spark plug. This spark plug here, brand new. The threads are actually screwed up at the very beginning. So no wonder I could not get the thing started. Gotta try a different spark plug. Goes right in, no problem. Thank goodness I got 4 spark plugs. I only needed 2. Now hopefully this side over here I don't have a problem with the other side. Yeah, it looks like this has been running pretty rich. Probably from the carburetor. Yeah, you never can get anything good anymore. Can't get good spark plugs. You might buy the name, but they're not the real good quality. Hopefully this plug isn't screwed up either. Sure enough, it is. I have a thread right here that is it's not straight thread. It has a little bump in it. These must be the fake Champion. Not sure, but it might be. Right, I think I have another spark plug here. Let's try this one. Yep, screws right in. Maybe I should buy more than 2 spark plugs anymore. In this case, the threads or something are screwed up on them. Spend $6 for a spark plug and this is what you get. Okay. Now let's change the fuel pump on it. Sorry about that. Had a customer stop over and pick your push mower up. It was at Honda. I don't know if I did a video on it or not, but it sat for a year and the guy couldn't get it to start. Brought it here and 2 pulls have fired right up, so he wanted me to just do a tune-up to it. So that's what I did. I'm packaging the new fuel filter. Here's the new fuel filter. Fuel pump. Alright, let's see here. What do I need to take it off here? Yeah, the fuel filter is right here. Don't know if you can see it too well on the camera. Yeah, these are vacuum fuel pumps, and I've had happen in the past. I'm not sure if this one might have done it, but there's a diaphragm inside here. It works off the vacuum of the motor. It pulsates, and sometimes the diaphragm gets a hole in it, and what it does is actually takes the gas, and it actually what happens, it'll go right into the motor itself. So I wanted to change everything so they should not have any problems whatsoever, and I told the customer that, and he said that's fine. So that's what we're gonna do. There's the old one, and then there's the new one. They look identical. I don't know if anyone else ever had misplaced their tools. They know you just had them. 5 seconds later, you can't find them. Just like the old 10mm. You don't even dare to put that down. That would definitely lose. Alright, I'm back. Found out my memory card on my camera here was too full. But I'm going to suck out the oil out of this motor because it's already full of gas. It's already thinned out, so it's not going to make any difference if I run it, get it warmed up or not. It's already thinned out. Yeah, my container only holds 2 quarts, so I have to watch it. Fills up quick. I have to open up the garage door here. Yeah, I need to find myself a bigger container. Because it's just 2-quart container I have. Sometimes it's not big enough. I don't think it's empty already. Let's see here. This one might be empty. It is empty. That's good. Alright, you guys hang on here. I'll get the oil filter taken off. Yeah, put one of these oil absorbent pads underneath the oil filter here, because this is going to be, you could tell engineers made this because they put an oil filter, or they could have relocated the oil filter or whatever, because right now whenever you undo the oil filter, it goes all over the place, makes a mess. Right here, just for that. Let's get the oil filter out here. Make sure it's the right one. I believe so. That's even smaller yet. Same one. This one's just a tad shorter. That's what it calls for. Remember, you need to hand tighten these oil filters. But once again, it's a bad location. Okay. Well, let's see how bad this setup was. That didn't work too bad. Yeah, the oil filter that I'm using, it's a stens oil filter, and the oil filter number is 120-634, and it's supposed to be for Kawasaki. Looks all good in there. Rag down here and soup up some of this stuff here. A lot of times what I do is I just spray it down with brake clean, or when I'm done, if it's really bad, I'll just go out and give it a wash. Alright. And I'm running 10W30 wolf set in this. And make sure your funnel's clean. It's going to take more than 1 quart, I know that, but I have to go and get some more. I'll be right back. Alright, I had to get another quart of oil. I had to open up a whole nother case. Yeah, sometimes it kind of sucks whenever you're trying to use a dipstick on fresh oil. Has a hard time seeing on the stick at times. Yeah, I think these hold like quart and a half, almost 2 quarts. I know that is probably plenty. Set this over here. Let's see if she will start. See if she will start. Yeah, with this new carburetor, I might have to do some adjustment, but not really sure yet. Sounds pretty good. Yeah, the motor doesn't sound too bad now. Now we check the oil. Yeah, the next thing on this one would be the hydro oil and filter. That shouldn't be too bad. Add a little bit more. Yeah, I know this video is probably a little long, but I like to show everything that I do. Yeah, hopefully people watch my videos, and hopefully they comment and like and share and subscribe to my channel. Right at the full mark. Yep. All right. Yeah, so it took about almost 2 quarts. Alright, give me a second here. Well, here's the transmission filter down here. I already took this cover off. It's sitting right there. And this is the reservoir. They just tell you to drain this and change the filter, and that's it. And I think that's going to be a pain because it's kind of hard to get to. Not sure here, but guess I'll set you guys up and see if I can do this. I guess we'll start with sucking out the tank right there. Clean this off. Thick oil. Yeah, I'm not sure how you really drain that, so let's take the line off. They just want you to drain the tank, that's it. This is some thick oil. It's like 5W50. Well, I got the tank drained out. I have to try to get this filter off of here. I'm not sure how that's going to end up. Yeah, I have no clue. Might have to pull the battery. Yeah, it'd be nice if I could at least get it loose, and then I can undo the whole bracket here and pull it out. But hopefully I'm turning it the right way it's turning. I think we're going the wrong way. I'll try to get this thing off of here. I think I might have to pull the battery. That bad boy is pretty snugged in there. Oh, hang on, guys. Well, it looks like I have to pull this tank. There is no easy way to get to this filter. No way. You already have the battery loosened. I wonder if I can put a bolt up here or upward for me. Now I can't get the... Oh, I think this is a pain. Never had one that was this much of a pain to change this filter. Yeah, the wrench is hitting the battery. Yeah, I'm not sure how we're going to get this filter off. I don't even know how you get the battery out of this thing. First one I ever worked on this, like this. And I know one thing though. Thank goodness they weren't bringing it back for a while. Because now I can't get my wrench out of here. sure what this is going to do. Take this line off here. Not sure if this is going to make it leak. It's tight. Wow. That line's on there. There it is. Okay, let's see here. Find myself a bolt. Put in there. I don't know if this bolt's going to be good enough. Not sure. Yep. Good enough for what I want to do. Let's see if I can get this. Yeah, works a lot better that way. Let's see here, how am I going to catch that oil? Get one of these ones back down in there again. And let me get this off of here. Alright, got the old filter off, putting a new one on. I already put the date and the hours already on it. I'm going to put a little bit of oil in it because it's stripping down. They wanted you to use Castrol Edge full synthetic 5W50 in this. I know this is going to be a kind of a pain. Let's get it back in there and tightened up. Put a little bit of oil on the old O-ring. some rag here. Yeah, this was a pain. Don't spill too much. Spill a little bit on it. Now it's slippery enough that's can't grab hold of it. Hate to put a wrench on it, but I might have to because I can't get my hands in there to snug it up any. Just don't go too crazy with it. I'll call that good. All right. $6.60 an hour. Sweet. Just get back up there again. Yeah, who knows, I'm going to have to make 2 parts on this thing. This thing's be a long video. I don't know if people like long videos, short videos, I don't know. I'm all new about putting stuff on YouTube. Not sure if anyone likes it or not. If someone wants to give me a comments about do they mind watching long videos, short videos, so I know what to make them. Do they rather watch part videos, like different parts? Like they take 3 different parts to watch one video, or yeah, you guys let me know. I mean, don't bash me too bad if I'm doing something wrong or whatnot. Just a one-man show. Yeah, they tell you once you get the fluid in here and the filter pumped up here, you have to jack it up and run it through its motions to make sure you get all the air out of the lines. Oh, whoops. Forgot this side over here takes little bands over here that holds this line of metal. I ain't feel the whole way down there. Looks good. Wipe up some of my oil that's down here. Oh, onesie there, boy. It's a pain. Get your hand down in there and well, let's add oil to this thing. I'm just going to take this whole quart. Yeah, hopefully I got enough oil. Got 3 quarts of oil. Well, let's stop right there. Might have to purge this thing tomorrow. Well, I might as well let you guys go now and get back at this probably not tomorrow, maybe Friday. So who knows, I might make a part 1, part 2 video of this or whatnot. Welcome back, everyone. I guess this could be a part 2, working on a zero turn. In the previous video, I changed the hydraulic filter in the oil tank. That's what on this model they just tell you to change is just the filter and drain the tank, and then jack it up, run it, and purge the system, make sure all the air's out of the system. So I'll set you guys up and I'll show you how you guys do that. Alright, everyone. Yeah, I have it jacked up already so the tires are off the ground. And what we need to do is start it and work each lever forward and reverse quite a few times. Make sure that the wheels are spinning correctly and everything else. So let's start this thing. And I have the seat unplugged, so it should run without anyone being on it. So make sure it's up off the ground a couple inches, and let's see what happens here. Maybe I have to jump this. Hang on here, guys. Alright. I had to jump the seat here. Let's see if it'll start now. Oh. I forgot I have the controls in the neutral position. That's probably why it didn't start. I'm not sure why I can't turn the parking brake off. I should have had this thing. Not sure here why this isn't working the way it should be working. Well, the next best thing to do is actually just plug the seat back in and sit on it. Alright, I'm back again. I take a phone call. Alright, I'm gonna sit on it and run it through it. Apparently I can't jump the seat switch. Probably there's a way, but right now I don't know how. Ugh. Everything was working pretty well. Let me get off of here. And if you have short legs and tall things, you have a hard time getting on and off things. You have to check oil level now. Yeah, there's a full mark here, but it says full when hot. Well, below full is not hot. Well, let's go off and try it out. And next thing I do is sharpen the blades for the guy. Well guys, hang tight. I'm going to take it for a test drive. Everything should be good. And then I'll set you guys up so we can change, or actually just sharpen the blades. Alright guys, I got the tractor jacked up. Well, these blades need to be replaced. You can see how badly where they are ground down at, and then you see how the chute, the kick up on the blades are pretty much wore down to nothing. I have to look it up, but I believe these blades are not supposed to look like this. Looks like the original blades. So I'm not even going to sharpen these. I'm going to look them up to see what I can find and tell the customer and see what he wants to do here. Because to me these blades are completely wore out. You can see how much has been ground down from over the years. And this being kind of nothing there really there yet. It's wore down so bad. So to me these blades are garbage. So I'm going to put this one back on and then let the customer know. Be back with you guys. Alright guys, I'm back. talked to the customer. They told me that don't worry about the blades, they will buy them and change them themselves. So I believe this will be done with this zero turn. And the zero turn is a Ferris IS1500Z. You can see it, that's what it is. And thank you for coming along with the little adventure of working on this. And hopefully you guys comment, subscribe, share my videos. Hopefully they help out other people. And you guys let me know if you guys like longer videos. Do you guys like shorter videos? Because I could cut out a lot of just nothing going on, like if I'm looking for tools or other things. So just let me know. I'm going to post this sometime here, and probably it's going to be a 2-part series. So alright everyone, hopefully everyone have a good day, and I'll talk to you later.